Hi everyone and welcome to TWF Xplosion here. Today on Xplosion we have the TWF World Heavyweight Champion Sting. Okay, Sting says, the reason I'm here today is there's something that just doesn't fit right with me. And first, you have a well-talented wrestler by the name of Bryan Danielson or Daniel Bryan, who worked very hard to become a multi-time TWF World Heavyweight Champion / World Heavyweight Champion. He has the opportunity, or he did have the opportunity, to face me in a return match. What happens, not too long, about 24 hours ago on Friday Night SmackDown, Daniel Bryan loses to Gail Kim. Now, am I to assume that because of that, it's going to be me facing Gail Kim? Now, let's not take anything away from Gail Kim, because, yeah, she is a multi-time TWF World Heavyweight Champion. A World Heavyweight Champion as well. Multi-time TWF Women's Heavyweight Champion. Probably one of very few females to actually hold the belt. But if she's going to cheat to beat Daniel Bryan, then she's going to cheat to beat me. And that ain't happening. Now, some of you people might say, Sting, there ain't no shame going down to a 4-time TNA Knockouts Heavyweight Champion, a 1-time WWE Women's Heavyweight Champion. Well, they're like, Sting, you should know that you're a 6-time WCW Heavyweight Champion, a 4-time TNA Heavyweight Champion, a 1-time WWA Heavyweight Champion, a 2-time TNA Heavyweight Champion, 2-time WWE United States Champion, 6-time World Heavyweight Champion, 2-time WCW Television Champion, 1-time WCW Television Champion, 2-time WCW United States Champion, 3-time Intercontinental Champion, and 2-time UWF World Tag Team Champion, and 3-time WCW World Tag Team Champion. Like, oh, a 1-time TNA World Tag Team Champion as well. They're like, you should buy now, Sting, and also be a 1-time NWA Television Champion. Well, and 1-time WWE Television Champion. They're like, well, you won pretty much every belt there was to win in those promotions. Oh yeah, and you're a multi-time TWF World Heavyweight Champion as well. So let's go on the record. The point is, every belt I have won, either would be in the Continental Wrestling Association, Universal Wrestling Federation, Mid-Atlantic World Championship Wrestling, World Championship Wrestling, World Wrestling All-Stars, Hawaii Championship Wrestling, or Total Non-Stop Action Wrestling, or even World Wrestling Entertainment, all those belts that I won, I've always had respect for everyone who's won them, including myself. So Gail Kim, who apparently has only been doing this since 2000, who apparently had her reputation as far as being a good women wrestler. I mean, hell, she's only been in World Wrestling Entertainment twice, and Total Non-Stop Action Wrestling twice. She's only been in Korea Championship Wrestling 1 time, and she was only in the Apocalyptic Wrestling Federation once. And apparently she had done some stuff in Border City Wrestling. Okay, regardless of all that stuff. She, unfortunately, is going to cheat. And then I'm supposed to be okay with her cheating out Daniel Bryan out of his chance to become the TWF World Heavyweight Champion again. Now, people are going to say, Sting, the Commissioner Godzilla, Director of Operations, Frack General Manager Xena, Executive Administrator Gabrielle, haven't said anything about it, so, well, haven't come up to their attention about this whole thing. Ta-ta! Wait a minute. Okay, so I guess we're just in a gimmick of showing up, not playing no theme songs. Sting, I happened to hear you were talking ill about me. My ears were burning. You told me that I cheated to become the #1 contender for the TWF World Heavyweight Championship again. You told me, and it's true, I started out in the Apostolic Wrestling Federation. Yeah, of course, wearing a mask. And then I had my mask taken off, and then I went to World Wrestling Entertainment for at least 2 years. And then I was in Borner City Wrestling for a short period of time. Then to Total Non-Subfaction Wrestling for multiple years. And then back to World Wrestling Entertainment for multiple years. And then back to Total Non-Subfaction Wrestling again. But hey, the point is, you mentioned all my championship accolades. 1-time WWE Women's Heavyweight Champion. 4-time TNA Knockouts Heavyweight Champion. 1-time TNA Knockouts Tag Team Champion. Forgot to mention that one. Now I know what you're thinking. That I cheated poor Daniel Bryan out of his title match. Well, first, I didn't cheat nobody out of nothing. Number 2, Daniel wasn't just, he was running at me. What was I supposed to do? Stay there and take the blow? I had to survive myself, and Daniel Bryan couldn't put the brakes on, went head first into a ring post, then to the ring buckle. So, and tell me, Sting, because you had done things like that in your whole career. You weren't perfect. Oh, there was your first heel run in WCW when you used the baseball bat on Hulk Hogan when nobody was looking. Then there was your second heel run in TNA when you were part of Main Event Mafia. Let's not forget about that. And the shit you recently did, just recently as far as the Toy Wrestling Federation was concerned. So, yes, I've made mistakes, Sting says. But the sad thing is, Gil Kim, you cheated. You had to take a shortcut. Because I guess you really couldn't beat Daniel Bryan. Yeah. They say that you were the best woman wrestler as far as WWE or TNA was concerned. You were the best. But I guess you were always in it taking shortcuts, Gil. I mean, let's look. When you were in WWE the first time, 2002 to 2004, 80, what'd you do? Well, you were in a women's battle royal, and you won it. Probably the only time you actually worked to win a belt. Because then after that, when you went to Total Non-Subfaction Wrestling first then, 2005 to 2008 AD, you were just awarded the TNA Knockouts Heavyweight Championship. And I know you're going to say that, and even though you worked very hard during your second stint in WWE, 2008 to 2011, never won neither the WWE Women's Heavyweight Championship before it was retired, or the WWE Divas Heavyweight Championship. Back to Total Non-Subfaction Wrestling for your second stint, 2011-2014 AD. Well, I guess I can make the argument that when you won the TNA Knockouts Heavyweight Championship the 4 times after that, you probably were working, but that was different. Sting, I don't need to hear a lecture from you about how I took shortcuts to beat Daniel Bryan. And I don't need you, I can sit here and lecture you for all the things you did and the Continental Wrestling Association, Universal Wrestling Federation, Mid-Atlantic World Tournament Wrestling, World Tournament Wrestling, World Wrestling All-Stars, Hawaii Tournament Wrestling, Total Non-Subfaction Wrestling, and World Wrestling Entertainment. I could sit there and criticize you for all the things you did in theirs. And if I did cheat to beat Daniel Bryan, a victory is a victory, Sting. Because I don't remember you giving up the WCW Heavyweight Championship when you won it for the 6th time. When you beat Hulk Hogan and Halloween Havoc of 1999. I don't remember you forfeiting that. Hey, and when you won the WCW Heavyweight Championship back for the third and fourth times, I don't remember you forfeiting it when it was when you were stripped of. Oh no, you never forfeited it. You were stripped of it because James Day Dillon and Eric Bischoff figured that Bret Hart wasn't being a proper referee of the match. So don't tell me about how you had morals, because the last time I checked, Sting, you never the last time I checked, anytime you won a belt, you didn't give it up. You took cheap shots. You took a little, how am I going to put it, shortcuts too. I'm going to tell you, when we fight Gil Kim, you're going to get the Stinger Splash and the corner. Then the Scorpion Death Drop, and then the Scorpion Death Lock. And that's not even going for those are my three well-known moves. And if you try doing to me what you did to Daniel Bryan, you got another guest coming. Well, it looks like that's all the time we got here for Xplosion. We'll see you tomorrow for Superstars.